2025Dislan Gaza. Super welterweight. Up next, the 147-pound round division. For Las Vegas, Dislan Gaza. For the New York City Attitude, Darius Jackson.
Well, Dave, I love this matchup on paper. Darius Jackson, 3-0 this season, 10-0 in regular boxing. He's going to be fighting here in round 6 and also in round 17, but not against Dislan Gaza in that 17th round. He's going to be taking on Darian Castro. So it's a chance for Jackson to make his mark against 2 different opponents. Gaza, meanwhile, he's penciled in for a potential 25th round. Now, you may say, oh, that could be far-fetched. Well, look back to last week and see what happened.
All you need is 1 scratch or a tie, and there you are in the money rounds or in the overtime. And I think the best way to go to bout is to expect that you'll be fighting again and then be ready if that happens. That last fight was the first time that the counter-puncher got rewarded. We were talking about the contrast of that and how effective you had to be more than normal to get the nod, and Abrahante was. That's why he snatched him.
We saw that replay footage, him working well in the corner. It's really tough for a fighter to look good when they're cornered.
But he was able to double up when he got inside and make the most. That helped him in that one. And here we've got a fight that stylistically is going to struggle to find itself with the 2 lefties both looking for 1 advantage and tying each other up.
Jackson, a career 15-5 TCL Team Boxing League record. Again, undefeated so far this season.
So this is a lot about the chess matches. Now you see a change. Jackson going to right-handed stance here, trying to change up the style of the fight. Rather than lefty-lefty, he wants to go right-handed, then back. But he's looking for 1 opening that might make the difference in this fight, whereas his opponent is staying and not reacting to the switch. That's usually a good thing. You go with the style that benefits you. Don't always follow what your opponent is doing. So as you see Jackson moving about, changing from lefty to righty, you see his opponent staying there and trying to find a spot.
A lot of fast fists have been flying here in round 6. Not too many lands. Just 2 wide shoulder welterweights trying to make their mark here in the 6th round.
You know, they talk about that saying that styles make fights. These styles did not make for an exceptional fight, so it boils down to who could find that 1 advantage. Both of them being lefties, so on the leap, you saw Jackson. That was definitive. He goes righty for a second. I'm surprised he didn't do that a little bit more.
9 for the Las Vegas Hustle. The current score is Las Vegas 57, the New York City Attitude 55.
Need a couple more rounds to decide the winner here. Nip and tuck action this entire fight. 24 rounds, still not enough to decide an overall winner. And if you take a look at some of the fighters scheduled for rounds 25, 26, well, for Las Vegas, Dislan Gaza and Taz Colon, it's the first time they're going to meet up tonight. They were previously in action against different opponents. Gaza was victorious, Taz Colon was not. And then Andrew Tabiti
now for round
and Igor Plavaco would be scheduled to meet in a rematch.
In the 147-pound division, Dislan Gaza. For the New York City Attitude, Lionel Omar Colon Santana.
Let's go Taz. That is for Lionel Taz Colon, the 20-year-old for New York City, getting in the ring with Dislan Ganza, the 23-year-old Cuban southpaw. Vegas, New York, tied at 226. Who will come out on top? These bouts are going to decide it. Both teams looking on. They haven't taken their eyes off the action the entire night. There's some solid chemistry between these two clubs. It has shown in the ring. The talent is evident between the attitude and the hustle.
So for Colon, the adjustment is try to work your way into the inside, try to do some damage to the body. And on the flip side, you got to keep that jab going in the face. You're the Cuban fighter on the outside. You've got to make that work, and you've got to make yourself look elusive. It's a good right hand.
Ganza landing on the chin moments ago.
So far the difference, Ganza's elusiveness with the head, being able to avoid being caught flush. Fighting as if he's trying to win a low-scoring affair. Maybe you don't land a lot of punches, but don't get hit by any.
Colon connects on a right hand. Looked like Ganza was coming in. He timed it nicely. Less than a minute to go here in round 25. We need more than the minimum requirement here on this night. Terrific start to our Saturday doubleheader at Foxwoods. What will stick out in the eyes of the judges so far between Ganza and Colon? Final 30 seconds.
Colon is the one coming forward, looking like he's doing more, and the pot shotting has gone in the direction of Ganza. So there are contrasting variables.
Who is going to close out strong? Both smiling at one another. Both with a little bit of showmanship, but both with a little bit of tentativeness as well. And that one eaten by Colon. You wonder how that'll be ruled. It will not be a knockdown. I don't know, Dave. Might be or should be ruled a knockdown.
Let's take another look at it. We did see them come together. Question then is,
we'll get another look on that replay. Was it a punch?
That looked like a drag down.
Did that left hand cause Taz Colon to start to go down? Right there. Too close to call, perhaps.
Well, yeah, because you've got the punch landed, but then you've got the... this is where, if you land a shot, do the best to try to get away from the fighter so he can go down on his own, as it looks
round
with the ruling.
10-9 for the Las Vegas Hustle.
If you can't separate your body from your opponent, it looks
Las
like
Vegas,
a takedown.
236. The New York City Attitude, 230.
Vegas prevails, and it's Dislan Ganza in overtime, outpointing Taz Colon as Vegas comes away with a 236-235 win. And I tell you what, I thought that could have been ruled a knockdown. You saw the way Taz Colon was positioning his feet. Again, both were kind of giving each other the moves there, acts of showmanship, and Ganza timed it perfectly. Colon was only on one foot. It just so happened that Ganza was too close to him to grab onto.
So, but fortunately for Ganza then, that didn't cost his team that much more.
Las Vegas stays undefeated. They improved to 4-0 with a 1-point